Hola amigos.
Hi guys, my name is Temilola.
And I am Temitope.
And we are the
Lantago Amos.
Welcome to our minds.
Thank you guys for all the love you shown to us on our last two videos. It's plenty.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes and the comments. It's up everything.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. In today's video, we'll be talking about a
very, very
sensitive, not too serious topic.
And serious, actually. It's very serious,
okay,
but people don't consider it serious.
Yeah, and today we have this special guest that would maybe air his opinion or share his experience about this topic. This topic is maybe not special to me, maybe because I've experienced this topic. Should you tell them the topic already?
Or wait, the fact that you've experienced it doesn't mean it's not special. It's like we should have said, it's very sensitive.
Yes, it's quite sensitive.
Yeah, something that we should look into.
Something people don't really talk about, but it's something that when it happens, people just kind of maybe just take it away and say, well, life goes on, it's just what it is. And no, it is not what it is. Especially for people like us that we are so big on friendship. I don't want to give you the
I feel like you should know already. Drop it in the comments. While we get our guests to come on in, drop. Let's know if you already know what we'll talk about. Without wasting so much of your time, let's get right into the video. Welcome back. And our guest is right here, as you can see. Could you please introduce yourself to the viewer?
Yeah, good day everyone. My name is Adimola.
What do you do, Mr. Adimola?
Yeah, I'm into photography.
Okay, Mr. Adimola, thank you for coming to our show. Thank you for accepting to be here.
Yeah, I'm most honored.
Our first guest. Yeah, our first guest.
For real?
Oh, yes. Are you aware of our topic? Do you have a light of what we want to do today? Maybe somebody has given you expo.
Not at all.
Okay. So, I would like to ask you first. What is your take on friendship? How do you see friendship? Are you big on friendship?
Yeah, I really like friendship. I value it a lot.
Okay.
Because I find myself making friends easy. Okay. So I like making friends. That's me. And I value it a lot.
So have you had a case where you have to end it with your friend, like a friendship breakup? Someone you've been talking to, then all of a sudden you find yourself not talking to the person, something you have shared, experiences like moments and all. Then you find yourself not having those things together. Have you been there?
Yeah, on so many occasions.
How do you handle it?
It was out of my control, let me just say.
Okay.
Because I grew up to change location so many times.
Okay.
Without my own conscience and my own approval, like it's beyond my own capacity, like family relocation. I've done that more than 3 times. So I find it very hard leaving all my friends behind. I don't even have phone. We don't come where we communicate then is to go. I do not have phone, and that was how it ended. And it's also hard, like having friends that we did some things together and
you don't do them again.
Exactly.
So aside that, you have to move from a place to another. You've not experienced, maybe you are in the same place with the person where people get to talk every day, then all of a sudden you're not doing that maybe because of a fight or some misunderstandings.
Yeah, that happened once. And
how did you handle it? So
it was a friend of not too close.
Okay.
But we meet daily then. It was so painful because I was not aware that kind of thing could happen. Like, should I use I was not aware? I was not saying that. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I understand. You know something about friendship breakup is you don't see it coming. You don't get to argue like relationship argument, some kind of argument.
That happened. Like, I was like, what was this? So getting home that day, and we were like close to 3 or 4 months that we're not talking. Like, when we see each other, we just move and we move on, like, and we are on the same street. We see every day. Like, when I come outside my house, I will see the person. We see.
So aside the fact that you are not seeing friendship breakup coming, because you actually don't see, and people don't get to talk about friendship breakup because they think it's just two people doing friends. It's not like people are dating, especially when it's two gender, when it's not a boy and a girl. Maybe when it's like two gender,
same gender.
Yeah, same gender. People get to say, okay, and what? And yes, like I said earlier, before I get arrived at, we are so big on friendship, are we not?
Mm-hmm.
We're actually so big on friendship. So for me to call you my friend, that means we must have shared so many things together. Because there are other titles to use.
Mm-hmm.
It could be acquaintance, it could be worker, colleague, or something. Now, for me to call you
My
my
friend.
friend, we must have done so many things together.
Yeah,
Shared
but then I'll
jokes.
say something. You moving doesn't necessarily mean
You have
the
to.
friendship was broken or something.
Yeah, then I was so young, and we don't have
Okay.
this phone. I don't have phone.
But
Some guys has
but
not
then
been
when you
like
people
this.
see each other, you are still there's still hello, hi.
It won't be like
Mm,
before.
The location was so. Let me say a location whereby you cannot even go to where you are coming from again.
Okay, I
That
see.
that stage from the teenager stage that you don't even know there again. Don't know your way back there again. So that friendship, I think even if I try to go back, I don't see anything I can go and do there. Go there for
Okay,
again.
so you feel like the friendship is
Even if you get to meet each other again in the future, maybe on social media or something, it won't be like before. Trust me.
Yeah,
Their change is very constant.
yeah,
People
I
grow.
met someone like that, where a friend like, well, the vibe was not there
It
again.
won't
It's
be
my
there.
guy like that, but
Yes.
we were even talking. I'm like, it's not really.
Imagine meeting your friend and saying, I used to like chocolate, and you're like, oh, I don't like chocolate anymore. You feel someone go, boy, you used to like chocolate. Like it happens all the time. Your favorite color used to be black. My favorite color is not black anymore. My favorite color is now pink, purple. So it's kind of painful. So I was going to mention how people don't really talk about friendship breakup. They just see it as a normal thing. How this is somebody that we used to like share playlists, the new song, TikTok videos, sounds, all those things. Go on vacations, go to places, and all of a sudden we're not talking anymore. What happened? Why can we not resolve it? And it depends on what actually made you
but you
break
know
up.
that Yoruba says that Ogun Omo ò lè ṣeré
Sheriff
fún ogún ọdún.
yeah,
So I think it's inevitable.
yes.
But then when it becomes, there are levels to this
That's why I said it depends
breakup.
on how it actually
Yeah,
goes.
because
Yeah.
some of it is maybe toxicity. For some people, it happens because of low self-esteem, identity crisis. You just see them living. For some people, it's jealousy.
Um,
So I feel maybe we should talk about the toxic ones
okay.
because, like the example you said, that you living was not necessarily anything happening. It was
No, no, no,
basically,
no.
oh, we had to move. It's inevitable, right? Sometimes people move, anything could happen. But then when we now talk about these toxic ones, out of
The
jealousy,
hatred.
the hatred, some people tell you, adult to adult to make it day in day, make I day my day. Those
Mhm.
kind of
And they use this term on, I think, one app saying that face where you start eating your friends. Why is a face you start eating your friends?
yeah, exactly. Because I feel like even if you're not going to be close, you guys should still be cool. Hello, hi. Oh, yes, people transition, interest change, choice of interest, of course,
Mhm.
changes. But then I don't think it should now lead to
Are you talking on based on the jealousy and
like
defense?
the
Okay.
breakup we're talking
Yeah, because it
about.
really depends on
Because
how the friendship.
yes, like the one that is even very rampant now is they now start calling themselves out. It's
On
not that
social
deep.
media,
It's not that deep.
that's
People were
very
once
ridiculous.
friends. I don't think you should
Like we
forget.
were once in love, so why are we strangers all
Exactly.
of a sudden?
Why we strangers? Yeah, exactly. Because of course we've had I'm very big
Good
on
friendship.
friendship.
Mm-hmm.
We are big on friendship, and I've had so many friendship breakup, and it's very hard. Today is not the day to
Yeah, the day is not the
share
day.
the
I've also
story.
had, I've also had,
And
and it was painful.
I had to just sit and analyze, and I'm like, Jack, could it be that maybe something I'm doing
But
that I'm not
do you
proud
guys
of?
know that my gender we don't really used to have this friendship breakup.
It's
Right?
funny how my best friend at the time was a guy, and he was one that ended. I'm sure he's going to see this video.
Maybe because you're a woman.
He
So how
was
do
the
you
one
actually
that
explain
ended
it? How do
it.
you?
No, my gender we don't really like I said. There was a time I had to move because of
Okay,
my family
okay,
relocating and the likes.
okay.
But my gender, I still have some guys that back then when we see we just guys it's been a long we just I
I
even
feel like
on them.
your you guys.
No. We don't keep malice. Oh. Guys don't do that. We
Yeah, I
don't do
think
that.
guys don't hold grudges.
We
Are
don't.
you
No,
sure?
We
I'm not
don't.
saying guys actually hold.
We don't. Even if I would just
Not all of them.
I feel like if I just having
I
under
might
the
just
umbrella of
limit
guys.
myself. I might just limit
No,
myself.
guys don't have.
Okay, this is what we do before that. I don't like that he's doing that. Instead of me just keeping malice, I'll just avoid that side and we just greet and bounce.
Avoidance is a mental health problem. It's trauma.
No, coping mechanism. We don't want to go into mental health. I mean, that's how they're able to cope and just.
Yes, that's my gender. We just, I
Which one is
believe.
your gender? Calm
So,
down.
But for real, men don't really have
Who are you
problems.
supporting?
Because I know these things. I have male friends. I see how they behave. I see what they do. All these things.
I have male friends too.
okay.
Maybe your own male friends are different from the ones you have.
Let's have it.
Yeah.
No, not all of them. Of course, when you see that some girls too, they are not, it's not, it's just that majority of the girls, right? We always be in story.
carry
But we
this
still have some
head,
girls that don't do that.
do
The
a
same way we
sugar.
have that for guys
I mean,
as well.
communication really goes a long way in everything we are doing. Just talk to the person that what you did, because the moment you start keeping things in your mind and you're not saying,
Yeah.
you keep piling up. Then this thing, what's this? This thing before hatred. There's a word before hatred. There's this word I can't remember. There's this English word for when you keep piling something up. Resentment. Yes.
Yes.
You keep resenting the person. Then it leads to hatred. Imagine hating your friend. For somebody like me that uses Snapchat a lot, have you been in a case where you are not talking to this person again? Then Snapchat keeps bringing
Yes, now you're remembering together.
to yourself what you did last week, what you did last year, and you start. So you have to delete all the videos, the pictures you took with this person.
I don't think it's meant to be
You
that
know,
bad.
It is that bad.
It is that bad, but
Mine,
I
what
don't
have.
think it is
Now,
meant to be that bad.
where in a case where you people share playlists, you people share songs, go and listen to this song. But maybe you're not going somewhere or maybe around in your room. You not hear the music, and the first thing that comes to your mind is that person.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very bad one, to be honest. It is friendship breakup. I don't recommend it. I do not recommend. Ways friendship breakup can really affect people, maybe mental health. Maybe we should put it in the best way. Is for me personally, because it has happened to me, like I said, was how I had to like hold myself back with my other friend
True.
before I was able to know that people are actually different though, because this one did this one to me does not mean the other person will do the same thing to me. I mean, they have different names.
It even happened with me towards you. I know I said in our first video that Lola taught me genuinity, but then for like the first few years when my probably wanted to be my friend, I didn't want her in my life because at the time, of course, 20 children cannot play for 20 years, but the way my supposed friends, see me using supposed now, it's not meant to be like that, but then the way my supposed friend at that time just left, I was like, nah, I'm not ready for this one to come into my heart. And I'm big on friendship. I'm very big. I pour out my whole heart. And I pour my heart, and so for a while I was not interested. I don't know if she noticed anyways, but I was what is this? Get out.
Like, can you go away?
Can you go away? Can you just leave me alone? That kind of thing. Yeah. If I now accepted, I was like, okay, let's.
I have this quote I have on my own where I say, now who friends never show shege, they do squad.
Now let me
Even the hard squad. Oh my god!
And mine was squad too. I mean, it was like a three friendship thing. What's that? Duo is two, I mean.
Trio, trio.
I don't recommend trio, trio, whatever that thing is called. There will always be a third party.
Definitely.
There would, especially in a case where it was just both of you and then someone has to join. Don't do that.
So we'll definitely be so close.
I was the one that joined.
But then my friends from school, we are 3 and we are still cool. Actually, so I think that's a good one. We're 3 of us.
Like, was it that you met the first two, then you came to join them?
No, I joined one.
Them. Only like, you joined? Yes. So I was like, it was a lot. It was really a lot.
Sorry that I keep coming like this, but you know, guys are you know, guys are not like that. Okay, 2 already friends before and 1 can come.
I don't like guys that are like that.
No,
I mean, I was already agreeing with you, but
yes, now my gender is not like that. No, I'm not. That's why I said
I feel like we're all nice, but maybe guys, in terms of guys, it's not as toxic as ladies.
Yeah. And the side of holding grudge, my gender is not like that. Instead of them holding grudge against you, they would rather not talk about you. Forgive you.
What's the gender again?
I don't know.
Your gender is what again?
I don't know.
You don't care. We are not confused here. What's your gender?
My gender, I'm who I am. You know who I am now.
He's a man. He's a he. He's a him.
So we don't that grudge. Instead of them holding grudge again, they will just forgive you and let it go.
Grudge is
instead of telling you, or instead of not telling you, and
turn you to a bitter person and you be aware.
It's a really toxic.
And the other person does not even know you are holding.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're just fighting yourself.
Just do better.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we really should.
And if you
Friendship,
are really not going
It's just as if you are fighting
to,
yourself.
for real.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and if you really don't want to be friends with that person
Just
again,
say
I feel we should talk about it so that everybody would know that
we should go our
yes,
separate
we should
ways,
go our separate
move
ways.
on,
Yeah.
and be very fine.
It's going to be
I-
equally as
Instead
painful,
of it
but
looking like
I think it's
a
a bit
time waste.
better. Of course, it's going to look
And I
like
think there
time
should
waste.
be, I don't know if it would be okay, but I think there should be like, boyfriend and girlfriend thing, all these romantic relationship stuff. When I want to break up, they have to come together that this is not about me.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sensible and mature people,
This is
though.
about you. But I
Well,
don't think there has ever been a case where you want to stop being friends with your friend. Then you have to see the person that I don't want to be your friend anymore.
I feel like we should start it,
I want
right?
to because what do you mean? I was talking to you yesterday. We had
And
war,
we just became
misunderstanding,
strangers.
and then all of a sudden everything just become. Then people
Mm-hmm.
start asking me, how is this person?
mm-hmm.
Especially when you are the loud one,
Mm-hmm.
like how it happened to me. I was the loudest. I'm still the loudest in every of my friendship group, and then people get to ask me, are you the one fighting with this person? Especially if the person is very quiet. I don't want to mention names. Especially if the other person
That's
is a
crazy.
very quiet person. People tend to think you are the problem. You are
Yeah,
the problem in the
yeah.
friendship. Like I didn't even know how this thing happened though. I was just there, it was right in front of me. All this thing just went me out.
Hmm.
Like how?
I just feel we should do better with
Yeah, I
friendships
think we
because
should really
Yeah.
do
we
Yeah.
take it for
better. One of
granted.
it's not even one of the greatest gifts you can have is friendship.
Yeah.
I
You
give
don't
you
have to
that.
have so many.
You
Even if
don't have
it's
to have so
one,
many. You
cherish
have
it
to
with your whole heart.
but don't do
Stop
trio
jumping
and
from.
trio.
I feel like you have something against trio.
Don't
I have
do
trio, so
it works for some people. It does work for some people. It does not work for me. Trio does not work for me.
well, just
Mm.
know what works for you. And I think
And
you should
just
not be jumping. You see a
Yeah.
new
I know for
person, you
everybody
want to
my
meet
best
it.
friend, my best friend. Don't do that. Take your time
Take
to
your
know who really
time.
is your best friend. You don't just meet somebody and just say my best friend, my best friend.
And
Don't
you
do
don't
that.
have to be in the same circle with everybody.
I don't mix your friend. That is one thing I have come to realize.
Don't.
Do not mix your friend like you're my friend. I want you to meet this person.
No, no,
It
no, no,
doesn't
no,
work for
no.
everybody.
Yeah,
You don't have to.
it doesn't work for everybody, but me, I just like to, come like when my friends comes together, get to know
They
Mr.
can know
Demola
each other, but
and
they don't
Mr.
have to
Tope,
be
have each other numbers,
friends.
do all those things
Do
together.
you
I
understand?
don't
I
recommend
feel
that.
like you should.
Don't mix friends.
I don't
Don't mix
know. Don't.
friendship.
It's
Or
not
what you think of
compulsory.
mixing friendship? Do you think
I've never done that before,
okay?
so I don't know how it is. I can't relate on that.
I've done that multiple times, and it has never worked for me.
Have I done that?
Imagine my friend, somebody I'm introducing you to. You're now very close to the person that if you pay me, if you snatch my friend, to pay me, to carry my friend away from me, if you pay me, please. You talk about how you move from a place to another
Mm-hmm.
because you have to change and you have to change friends.
The location.
Yeah, and we talk about how we would not quickly move on after friendship breakup. So how did you cope with that? How did you manage to get other friends? How were you able to relate in a new environment?
Yeah, it was hard then, but you have to go to school. So we changed school to. I got admitted to another school, and
That new boy.
now and I'm just a person that I used to make
Get
friends
along.
easily.
Yeah.
Like where I am, friends used to come. So before I
Social
know it, two,
butterfly.
3 days, I'm already having friends. Honestly,
Wow.
I'm already having friends,
Yeah,
and
children now.
before we
Don't
know
get
it,
me.
I'm already collecting their username on to go, and we started
Hey,
So
to
go on
go.
yeah. So that was
Yeah.
I don't even feel I like in 3 to 4 weeks
You are
I already
forgetting where you're coming from.
honestly. But I used to,
Wow.
whenever I want to do something that is like it that will remind me of them, I'll be like, and if this person is here, we are going to do
Yeah,
this
Wow,
we are
together. But
going,
good.
man.
I
Yeah.
really don't feel it like if
How
it
is
were to be now, I might feel it like
Memories bring
yeah.
back
I think why mine is
memories.
painful is because
Bring back
I was
you.
already grown when it happened. It wasn't when I was like very much younger. Like I was already grown. I was already an adult. And it happened in a really bad way. I
Hmm.
didn't see it coming. I really love the person. Even till this
Okay.
moment. I do love the person. It's all about actually mean
Oh,
it. Yeah. And after your own is that you actually moved.
Yes, we
Mine is
relocate.
that we stopped talking.
Oh,
Do you know we actually still see each other?
for real?
And yeah, there was one time somebody asked me if I would actually want to see this person. Do you think let's assume you actually like stop talking to a friend, a very close friend, not best friend, but very close person, and then you stop talking to the person all of a sudden. Do you think you ever have to bring the person and say, let's talk about this? Like we were close. There was a time we're actually very close. We share everything, clothes, we do things together, food, every little things, we do them together. Do you think you would actually do that? Because somebody actually asked me that. Have you ever had a conversation? I said, we are not talking. How would I have a conversation with somebody I'm not talking to? How do you want to do it? Do you want to drag the person? So you come and talk to me over my phone like fire. But if you have the opportunity, would you want to do that?
Before I do that, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
That person that you guys stop talking, is she a female?
Again.
Again. All right,
It's
I
a
get.
she.
If it happened to me, definitely I'll call the person. Like we share clothes, we share shoes. No, 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 no.
We share clothes.
Yeah, we are more
We
like a
share
brother.
hair.
We are more
But
like
is it every time you can always call the person?
You don't want to think about the person's from the person's view. I
no,
wouldn't
no,
want
no,
to
no,
be
no,
sure.
no, 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 no. Even if I'm sure now, I will still try to talk to the person. Let's see how it works. I will still try to
Oh,
fight for the friendship, honestly. Because
intentional
for me to be
man.
sharing clothes and shoes with you, no, 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 no. You are not just a friend. We are already turning brothers.
I mean, we were sisters. We were supposed to be.
Ehen.
It ended
So definitely, I'm going to
maybe
try
one day I
and
will share
fight
it
for the friendship. That
in one of my
what's going on, we
success
can solve
interviews,
this.
not right here on our podcast. Maybe one day I would
Mm-hmm,
to believe me.
mm-hmm.
So that's that and that.
Thank you so much for coming to our show. I think we've
Yeah,
said quite a number of things on friendship breakup, and we've also said that it's not easy, of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
because you've shared a part
Like
of your life
there's a
and we
bond.
live on with
Yeah,
memories. And just like Temilola have asked if you're going to talk about it, I think one way we can heal is talk about it. But then in situations where we cannot talk about it, I have a mantra. If I can't talk about you hurting me, I would let it go. I
hmm.
would have to let you go. So I
Yes.
think for us, because like Timola said, grudges is like you are hurting
You're fighting
yourself. You
yourself.
are fighting yourself. Thank you very
Mm-hmm.
much. So I think one good thing is communication, of course. And if you cannot talk about it, let it go. Another thing that would help you is, like Timola said, don't mix your friends. Don't try to make them, let everybody have their own stay. And you don't have to have so many friends. You don't have to be the social butterfly. That you are social doesn't mean they are your
Friends.
friends. You
Yeah.
understand? So I think one way is, like you said, is to talk about it. So do you want to tell us other ways we can maybe heal from friendship breakup, because it is equally as real as relationship breakup? So do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. You said talk about it, and you've already mentioned forgive. Like don't hold grudges. You are forgiving yourself first, then forgive them. So like that, definitely it will go, and you are healing already. And most likely, if you come across with them, try to greet them, and don't know, maybe they forgive themselves. And believe me, if you guys just greet just once, hi, it might go. You might not even talk more than that. Like you might not talk again after that, but definitely you are healed already. Just
Mm.
one greeting, like you guys greeted, and you feel like, oh, this person is no more holding this to his or herself. Then definitely you guys are healed.
Okay, so we should learn to greet
You should forgive
and say
them.
hello.
And forgive yourself first. You get forgive
Forgiving
yourself
yourself
first.
shouldn't be hard, but forgiving others.
No, no,
I know
no.
sometimes we might want to feel like a minimum fight my fault. So I was like friends with that person. Again, but then we should forgive us.
This will now it happened though. Remember that one.
Well, so forgive yourself, talk about it.
Cheat. Then maybe you guys come across. You
You
can
should learn
just
to say hello.
hello or hi.
All right.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed watching our video and would love to hear from you. If you have any other thing to talk about, even if you want to share your story, don't worry, read it.
You read.
Drop it in the comments, right? And let us also know what you'd love us to talk about.
Yes.
But then friendship breakup is real and should be treated as a thing. It should be spoken about. And to our guests, what do we
Thank you
have
for
to say?
coming. Thank you for out of your busy schedule,
Oh.
creating time for us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
you're always
much.
welcome. And thank you for bringing me to. I really appreciate this. Like
Our
I can
pleasure.
just like I think talking about this self.
Makes you feel relieved.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, thank you
thank you
so
very
much.
Yeah.
much.
Thank
We
you.
thank God
Thank
we are
Thank
well.
you
you.
for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you are not.
And drop a
See you in our
comment.
next video. Bye.